Also, resolution number 156, introduced by Representative Cavanagh. A resolution declares September 15th through October 15th, 2021 as Hispanic Heritage Month in the state of Michigan.
Speaker recognizes Representative Cavanagh.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I rise today along with some of my colleagues from the Latino Caucus in support of my resolution, H.R. 156. This resolution is to declare this month, September 15th to October 15th, as Hispanic Heritage Month in the state of Michigan, as we do so every year to acknowledge, highlight, and uplift the accomplishments of those in the Hispanic and Latinx communities. As some of you have guessed, my name, Mary Shannon Cavanagh, is nowhere near a Hispanic-sounding name. Perhaps my grandmother's, Margarita Rivas, or my brother's, Alejandro Sanchez. Although my father valiantly tipped his hat to my Irish heritage with my middle and last name, my Mexican genes from my mother's side would not have it and blessed me with dark curly hair, brown eyes, and olive skin. I am just one single example and reminder of how diverse Hispanic and Latinx communities are and how they are embedded within each of our communities. As a Mexican American and chair of the Latino Caucus, I want to highlight the significance of this month for hundreds of thousands of residents who are from Hispanic and Latinx backgrounds all throughout Michigan. We celebrate from September 15th to October 15th to represent the anniversary of the independence of Chile, Costa Rica, El Salvador, Guatemala, Honduras, Mexico, and Nicaragua. We must remember that this month is to celebrate all Latinx and Hispanic communities. Their culture and the impact it has had on our state, country, and the world is immense. Over 500,000 Michigan residents from every single one of our House districts across Michigan are Hispanic and Latinx and can trace their heritage to Spain, Mexico, the Caribbean, Central, and South America, which is just over 5% of Michigan's population and growing. In Michigan, we have reaped the benefits of these communities for over 100 years, and yet I'm only one of 13 to have come through these chambers, with the first being elected to the House in 1998, just 23 years ago. Underrepresented in government, we often are confined to one identity, when in fact we are a group of diverse and rich and beautiful cultures. We started coming to this state as laborers, harvesting our state's crop and laying our city's foundation. The contribution of Hispanic and Latinx does not begin and end in agriculture. We sit in boardrooms, classrooms, firehouses, we are doctors, we serve in the military, and we even stand on house floors. I cannot express how important this resolution is for the state and the communities it supports, but even for myself. There is no coincidence that this is my first floor speech. I am not one for speeches, but today I needed to stand. Since moving to Michigan from San Diego when I was 5 years old, we completely stopped speaking Spanish in my household because my mom was afraid of us being teased. It took me almost 30 years to wear my hair in braids because I was afraid of looking too Mexican, or even wearing this bright skirt today for fear of being too loud. It took me a while to embrace my authentic Hispanic self, but now I stand here today. I am helping future and current generations be proud of where they came from and feel that their background is beautiful and celebrated here in Michigan. This month is a commemoration of the expansive history and vast accomplishments of Hispanic and Latinx residents, and at a time for us as lawmakers to connect with our Latinx communities in our district so we can work hard and as hard for them as they have for us. Let this be also the time where we take stock in those communities who continue to struggle and dedicate ourselves to the lives of every Michigander, no matter their immigration status or the country of origin. Unfortunately, I believe it was a step backwards that occurred today in Rules and Competitiveness Committee, or rather what didn't. I hope we can begin to support these committees because we started as a country of immigrants and we will continue to thrive as one. So year after year, I hope we acknowledge this month, cherish the accomplishments and the impacts our state has had and continue to have with these Hispanic and Latino communities. We are a part of a beautiful mosaic that makes up America and its future, and I ask all of my 104 today of my colleagues to co-sponsor and adopt House Resolution 156. Thank you, Madam Speaker. Muchas gracias.
The question before the House is the adoption of House Resolution 156. All those in favor of the resolution will say aye. Those opposed say nay. The resolution is adopted. Speaker recognizes Representative Cavanagh.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I would also request that the board be open for a co-sponsorship opportunity.
So ordered, the clerk will open the board.